Hi, this is Luke Robitaille from the LA Kings, and listen to King's Realm. I think they actually do know what they're saying.
Hello and welcome to the King's Realm podcast.
Hello.
In the absence of Dennis, you got me started off. Sorry in advance. We down a man, correct? You got Jordan, you got James. We're going to talk about the games all the way up to the last one, which is tomorrow. We destroyed the Ducks, the Kraken, the Oilers, and Avalanche.
You
All
can
right.
tell James is a professional.
I know, right? Thanks for joining us. If you haven't already, follow us at Kings Realm Pod on all the things. I'm James Whitlock. And this is Jordan Heckman.
Dennis is enjoying his COVID, maybe? We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. Did you hear my can crack?
No.
Well, there it is.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Dude,
And we're at.
Guava Cart's terrible.
Is it just a bad can or is it just terrible?
I don't know. Maybe chili lime, sunflower seeds and Guava Cart don't go together, but you think they would.
Mm.
We don't know if he actually has COVID, Michelle. He's MIA. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Good luck to him. We did call. We did text.
Uh-huh.
We said, you know what? We got to get the show on the road.
Yep.
So lots of stuff to get into. Lots of games. 22 goals this week. Hot damn. Someone really didn't want Eric to win the points challenge.
We're going to need an update on that.
Yeah, we do have a new winner, our new leader in the points and the goals for. So that's get ready for that.
Ooh. Who could that be?
Let's get into the games.
Okay. I need to find something real quick. Anaheim.
Fuck the Ducks.
Yes. Is it bad that I'm using a cross to do this? You guys don't know what I'm doing. Well, you'll know in a minute. And I'm using a cross to do it.
Is it?
Huh?
No, it can't be.
What?
Not yet.
No. I'm just getting it ready. All right. The Ducks. Oh,
Fuck the Ducks.
just got a James on my screen.
Lucky you.
Alcoholic beverage. All right. Anyways, get us started in the first period is Quentin Byfield with his 21st goal of the season with a power play goal. Cutter Gaither. Cutter. Answers back. He's a big emo kid, I heard. Loves, Chemical Romance and My Chemical Romance and all that stuff. Because Cutter, get it? Anyways. Swanson Cooper gets his 20th goal of the season to get the lead back. Kevin Fiala, 31, with the power play goal. Alex Laferriere scores again. Kevin Fiala scores again. Power play goal. Those are two different agains. I don't know why I said again for Laferriere, but here we are. To make it 5-1, and then Jordan Spence.
Good name.
Yep, exactly. Great name. Gets his 4th of the season to make it 6-1 for your Los Angeles Kings, who shit all over the Ducks and are 1 game short of the season sweep.
I'll tell you what, and the frustration on the Ducks was just lovely. Like, it felt so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're not good at hockey.
No, not this year, but
no,
they were really pissed. They were really pissed, and it felt good.
Uh-huh.
I was really happy to see that guy in that bright orange suit right off the glass when they cheered for their first goal.
Oh, yeah, to tie it.
He didn't even get up to pee. I think he just pissed his pants. He didn't want to stand up anymore. He got wheeled out.
Cardiac arrest.
Yeah, poor Ducks fans. But I heard a lot of Kings fans on the post show brought Ducks fans with them. Ducks friends, which Jesse rightfully so said, why are you still friends? But then self-admittedly has one of his best friends as a Duck fan. So. A lot of people brought them, and they reveled in that joy on the car ride home during the game. Like, it just feels so much sweeter when you have someone there to rub it in.
Mm-hmm. Rub it in, rub it off.
Mm.
Same.
Like fun ride home.
Wow.
That's illegal.
Well, on to the next one. Colorado. Hey, Kevin Fiala scored twice in the last one. Guess he scores twice in this one.
Kevin Fiala.
Kevin Fiala. Hey, guess what?
What?
Quinn Byfield scored first against the Ducks. Guess who scored first against the Avalanche?
Quit Byfield.
Quinn Byfield gets it going for your Los Angeles Kings in the first period. Kevin Fiala follows it up with a power play goal. Brock Nelson has a power play goal of his own to get the Avs within one. Nikushkin.
Yeah.
Not gonna play hockey here anymore. Ties it back up. Alex Laferriere scores a second goal in as many games. Takes the lead. Kopitar extends it with number 21 on the season. Malinsky? It's probably Malinsky, huh?
That
Malinsky.
sounds better, yeah.
Sounds
Malinsky is nice,
stupid.
though.
Yeah, he's only got 5 goals in the season.
Sounds like a good movie.
Yeah. And then Kevin Fiala scores his second goal of the game to make it 5-3. And then Brock Nelson gets them back, within one with about 2.5 minutes left. However, the Avalanches come back. Kim Kardashian. Ball short, and your Los Angeles Kings win 5-4.
I think that's the one I called the loss and you called the win.
There you go.
To try and get a point up. So that kind of worked out for you. So that's nice. You got that working for you.
I don't think it maths.
Yeah, in the end, I don't think
regardless.
it'll work, but it is a 10% win.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Take it.
Mm-hmm. I'll take that 10 bait. Wait, what? On to the next one. We got some shiz to talk about on this game. Kind of wish it was the last game of the week, but whatever. Jerry Moddejong is who wrote this article. Moddejonge. Do with that what you will. Warren Fogle scores his 23rd goal of the season against his old team. He's a lot better than the person that went to that team and got him back from that team. Yeah,
we won that.
Yeah, we did. I mean, there wasn't anything to win because there were free agent acquisitions, but still.
I'll shake it up still.
Quinn Byfield is a goal late. He gets a second goal of this game with his 23rd of the season with a power play goal. Gavrikov gets his 5th. Kevin Fiala scores another on the power play. And the power play is heating up these last 3 games.
Nice PP.
Whoa. Kevin Fiala or the Kings or both?
The Kings, yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe both. Who knows? Michelle?
Anna?
And then Adrian Kempe caps off the 5-0 score.
What does that mean?
And Darcy Kemper has a 36 save shutout.
Shotgun shutout. Shotgun shutout.
Wow, the high noon teas are really easy to shotgun.
Well, that might be your new thing, dude.
It might be. There's a little left in here. Uh-oh.
And it's non-carbonated.
I didn't go down deep enough. Story of my life.
Yeah. The name of your sex tape.
All right, now we're done with the fun part about us shitting down their throats and making me shotgun an adult beverage. I won't say beer because it's not. We got some stuff to talk about.
Do we want to do that or do we want to wait? Because I know there's a voicemail about this.
Oh, okay. So, like, one of the general notables would be Darnell Nurse is a piece of shit?
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
And then if that could be the last one and then we go right into a voicemail, probably plays out well.
Sure. This is us planning the podcast in real time, folks.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck Perry, fuck Nurse. What I will say though is I love Philip Deneau's interview mid-game, and he's like, "Yeah, what can I say? You know, they rolled out their B squad and they just came out to hurt us." So,
Did you see the Edmonton Oilers responded to that?
oh yeah, no, I saw Corey Perry responded to it.
No.
Oh yeah,
the
he
Kings,
put.
the
Did he put the
Kings
clown?
posted it on social media, and the Edmonton Oilers just responded with the clown emoji.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny that's like the official response.
Yeah, interesting. I wonder if that
Um,
intern got fucking fired.
Probably not. Probably not. They probably backed
Maybe.
it.
I bet you if the Kings come out firing in round one and fucking the Oilers get swept, I bet you that guy gets fired. Just saying.
Mm.
They need to put that response, like that picture and that response, like above the locker room when they walk out.
You know what we do? We start throwing clown hair on them as they leave the ice. Just rainbow clown hair.
I don't know if the like aerodynamics of clown hair, like with between like, you know, the lack of weight, the lack of mass.
Oh, I was putting lead. I was putting lead inside of it.
Oh, like
There we go.
poisonous lead. Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's the clown now?
Yeah, exactly. Jaden says, from the wink to the comments, Phil Deneau is a king. Yes, I agree.
He is. I thought that was quite the response. And to deny it, yeah, I get what Corey Perry says. Look what's happened. Like our freaking injury list is ridiculous right now. Totally get that. But at the same time, you guys didn't come out to play hockey. Right now, you knew you weren't gonna. You really didn't have your best chance to win the game. That's reasonable to say coming into it, right? You had a lot of pieces missing, so if you weren't going to win the game,
Kings weren't full strength either.
No, but they were more than the Oilers. So, if you weren't going to win the game, then the best thing you could do is prepare yourself for a good, like, just wear down the team you're going to play.
Oh.
Yeah. Wear down the team you're going to play in the playoffs.
Yeah, bring the lube. What?
So that when you do have your full team, you've at least got that team worn down as much as possible. So I feel like to deny that that's not part of your objective, that's a reasonable objective to have going into this game, especially if you're not going to win and it's not going to matter.
Yeah, knowing what you already know that you're playing this team in the playoffs in the first round.
Yeah. To deny that, I think stupid. Like, you can't take the fans as idiots.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll get back to this during general notables when we talk about, piece of shit.
Yeah.
Not
having shit on the ice.
Yeah. On to the second half of the final back-to-back of the season. LA Kings or Seattle Kraken.
Oh, and Riddick got to come in for a little bit too.
Yeah, we do need to talk about that because Jesse's comments about that were fucking hilarious.
What do you say?
He's like, the fact that they're sitting Darcy because he's playing too well is a major slap in the face.
Like, when's the last time you've seen a team do that?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it. Hey, Timoney's here. Use promo code T-Money for free entry.
All caps.
All caps into his next show, 2-drink minimum.
Into any LAFC event.
Oh yeah, that too. I do want to know when Michael's gonna go on Kill Tony because I want to fucking see that. No more comedy.
What? Your schedule doesn't allow for it anymore? Lies.
So no Kill Tony?
No Kill Tony, I guess. Wow. Maybe we can stitch something together, pretend like he went. That'd be fun for us.
I just want to see Tony Hinchcliffe roast Timoney. That's all I want.
I like him roasting anybody.
Yeah, that's great. All right. On to the next one. Second half of the back-to-back. I mentioned it's the last one of the season. Hellenius scores his third and his fourth in this game. Spoiler alert. To get the party started in the first period, followed by an Alex Turcotte power play goal, followed by a goal from Ty Cardi? Shorthanded goal, yuck.
Cardi B.
And Brendan Montour to tie it up. Then Warren Fogle answers back, and so does Alex Ferrier for his third goal in 4 games, I think.
Yeah.
Or did he score in Edmonton? I don't remember. It's not like I just read it. Adrian Kempe gets his 35th goal of the season.
He did not score in Edmonton.
Okay. Helena scores his second goal of the game, as alluded to earlier, for his 4th of the season. Jaden Schwartz and Maddie Beniers, and Eli Tolvanian. Yeah, I think I nailed that, guys. Scores on the power play to make our buttholes clinch for the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, why was that?
Because
we do that to ourselves.
Because for whatever reason, I feel like we just like to have scoring fests with the fucking Kraken.
Maybe.
Yeah, 6-5, 7-8. I think there was another like big one earlier this season. Not when we went though. That was a low scoring game. But your Los Angeles Kings beat the Kraken, and I saw it earlier today, and I should have taken a screenshot of it. And with one game left in the season, which is a makeup game, should have already happened. The Kings are 40-0-5 when scoring 3 or more goals in this season, according to Jesse Cohen.
Yeah.
I think that was
so hell yeah. That's are you saying because it's a makeup game that it shouldn't count if they don't do what they should do?
No, I'm not saying it shouldn't count because, massive wildfires are a tragedy and all, but I do still think it's funny that that game was canceled and it was against the Flames.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that ironic?
Hey, the Dodgers won 8-7. Look at that.
I'll be damned. Probably because you wore that. Yeah, that would be a tragedy. Well, general notables. Well, might as well get into it, right?
Oh,
by the way, Des not here. We should have a 45-minute show. So
at most.
Yeah. We are efficient when Dennis isn't here,
Dennis
rambling.
Is such a talker, he won't shut the fuck up.
He's a rambling man.
Yeah, he is a rambling man, just like Russell
guy. All right, here we go. General notables brought to you by Mrs. Zach.
I really want to put a cap on all these stats that
no cap
kind of keeping track of. You have a teenager, but I can't because we have another game. Do you think they start Kemper tomorrow against the Flames? They got it right.
I don't think so.
You don't think they're gonna?
Well, maybe. I mean, maybe you have to because you got to get them. You can't let them get cold.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, that was me goaling. But before the last game of the season, Darcy Kemper is firmly in second place, and with a 2.02 goal against average, right behind Connor Hellebuck with a 2.00. He is ahead of Anthony Stolarz at 2.14. So unless he starts and gives up 87 goals, maybe a few less than that, he should finish number 2 there. Save percentage, Darcy Kemper is at .922. Right behind Hellebuck at 9.25 and Anthony Stolarz at 9.26. Good for third place. And shutouts. Currently tied for third between none other than Connor Hellebuck, your Vezina Trophy winner, most likely. And then Andre with 8, Andre Vasilevsky with 6, and Darcy Kemper with 5.
You said tied.
Tied for third.
Oh. He's like, did he have 5 or was that 5 after?
I
Edmonton
realized that was a bit of word salad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Word.
Was that 5 after Edmonton's game?
Yes, that is the current count according to
I thought-
NHL.
Okay. I thought he was
Dot
5
com.
before that game.
Let me refresh, just to be sure.
I'm loading, but the NHL site's been
Whoa.
fucking slow all day.
Yes, it's showing 5 again.
Okay. Just want to make sure we're fresh. Big Dick Dave. Steve says he starts Kepper and replace him after a period or so just to make sure he's in the groove. No, I don't know about all that, but
I mean, the good news is,
oh, you mean 4? Okay, gotcha. I'm already in playoff mode. Sorry, Steve.
according to Gemini, it's 5 shutouts as well. So that is all but confirmed. Word salad. Yeah, I don't know. The good news is the Flames are not going to be out to hurt the Kings. It is pretty crazy that they are not making the playoffs when there's 3 teams in the East that have less points than they do that are making the playoffs. I can't remember all 3, but I know it's the Devils and the Columbus Blue Jackets.
Right.
Did you guys know? I was today years old when I found out that the Ottawa Senators made the fucking playoffs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. That's crazy. So go Senators.
So Jaden, just to clarify, he says apparently since they pulled Kemper before the game ended, he technically never got a shutout. So Jordan did a shotgun shutout for nothing, but it's not for the goalie; it's the game itself.
Exactly.
The game was a shutout, so
it's a team shutout. It's like when the whole baseball team shuts out another team.
Yeah, and how dare you for trying to limit his alcohol intake?
Yeah, dick.
Jaden, hey, every party needs a pooper.
Yeah, it's Jaden is pooping. Put some poopery.
Apparently he doesn't like this Frolov jersey, so I'm gonna have to give it to Steve or something.
Burn.
Jaden, what the hell? I'll be pooping. All right, what else we have? Generals.
I thought of something and then I forgot it. But
well, here, since Dennis wasn't here and he sent this to us, I wanted to bring it up, and it was something I believe on the broadcast. I don't know if I'm going to bring it up in time, but I can kind of paraphrase it. He said that. Oh, maybe it's right here. He said something to the effect of, here we go. History and stats are on our side. The Kings have scored more goals since the trade deadline than anyone since sometime in the 70s. And the 4 times the team has scored this many goals, 3 of them have won the Stanley Cup. 3 out of 4. And the one that didn't was Detroit. He said Josh read that stat off during the post game last night.
Schaefer.
So that's a fucking cool stat. And once again, the Kings apparently did not want Eric to win the points guess at the beginning of the season because they fucking went off. We didn't know that we were ever going to get past 240, and we clearly did that.
What's the total?
248 right now.
248.
And a game, and they got 22 goals in the last 4 games.
Hey, we're playing Price is Right rules, so fuck you, Eric.
Yeah. Well, no, it wouldn't even matter anyway.
Oh, cool.
He surpassed someone on the list.
Well, still, fuck you, Eric.
Just for the hell of it? Sure.
I wasn't even at that show, and I'm just vibing off everybody else. Again,
why you gotta bring up bullshit?
Apologies for missing that episode.
Yeah.
I have to introduce that in, although we should be blaming James.
It says, wait, no, I love Frolov.
But more on fun facts and things that pop up right before playoffs start. Somebody put together a graphic of the current playoff matchups.
Oh, yeah.
And if every matchup was decided by the season series.
Decided.
Guess who fucking wins the Stanley Cup?
Your Los Angeles Kings.
Yeah. So that's cool.
So that's cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, it means absolutely nothing other than
it makes
other
us feel
than-
good.
it does.
And I'll tell you what,
So a little bit of pre-cum.
season series kind of matter. Although every game throughout the season had different, stipulations in it or conditions with players healthy and such. But honestly, if you've owned a team the whole season, you kind of have that mental advantage, especially if you have home ice when you didn't three years before.
Mm-hmm.
That helps too.
Yep. Hey, did you know that 3 of the 4 Kings Oilers games ended in shutouts?
That doesn't look good.
We shut them. Well, we shut them out twice. They shut us out once. It was 1-0.
Yeah.
3-0, 5-0.
That's why Oilers start with O.
Oh. And then Kings 4, Edmonton 3 in the first game of the series.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself.
Dude, we didn't play them until December 28th, and then we played them 4 times.
Sucks to be them.
Yeah, sure does. I'm out of alcohol.
Well, why don't you do that? I'll do a read.
Okay.
We're going to mark it 27 minutes, 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Ready to win some real cash during basketball playoffs? Check out Pick 6 from DraftKings. When it comes to basketball payouts, DraftKings Pick 6 posterizes the competition, including prize picks. Hit all of your picks and score higher minimum payouts on Pick 6 plus even more cash if you outscore the competition. Pick 6 is available in most states, including Missouri, California, Texas, Georgia, and more. New players get 50 in Pick 6 credits instantly on just a $5 entry. So what can you do? Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use promo code THPN. That's promo code THPN for new customers to play $5 to get $50 in Pick 6 credits. Better payouts, bigger wins. Only with Pick 6 from DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org in Connecticut. Must be 18 plus. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Pick 6 not available everywhere, including Pick 6 not available everywhere, including New York and Ontario. Void where prohibited. 1 per customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 credits that expire in 14 days. Limit time offer. See terms. pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
Ontario, Canada, or Ontario, California?
Probably Canada.
Ontario
Canada.
CA or Ontario CA?
Yes.
Well, I know it's technically not the end of the season, not until tomorrow, but nothing's going to change as far as seeding, home ice advantage, anything like that. I've been saving this last Pliny in my fridge for the end of the season. So that's what I'm going to be drinking. So cheers.
Cheers. Ching. Shay wants to know who's got playoff tickets already. I'm in.
James does. Rent got raised twice. Yikes.
Ouch. Thought there's laws against
I
that.
don't know if that's legal.
Yeah.
You should chat GPT that.
Right? All right. While we're on General Notables, let's get to the points and goals.
Darnell Nurse is a piece of shit. Oh. Okay.
On the Be Less
whatever you
whiteboard.
were-
All right. So for points, we've tied our season high
Wow.
of 105 points from back in 1974-75. Hopefully this season, postseason goes better than then. But at 105, our lowest point prediction was 102.
Ooh.
Price is Right rules
Mm-hmm.
where I had 101 and someone picked 102 just to take everything above. Smart move by Steve.
Steve.
You're Steve. Apparently that's a thing in Minecraft. Steve, you're really popular lately. So he had 102, and we are currently at 105 with the potential to be 107. 107. Huh? That always comes up in my world. Fun fact. And then Eric was, for a while now, going to win with 196 goals.
Nobody has more than 102?
No.
Wow. So Steve won.
Steve won. Yeah. There's no change in that.
Wow.
However,
I'd like to amend mine.
We went really high on goals, really high. And Eric was winning for a good portion of 196. The King said, hell no, and went on a tear.
Oh, hell no.
Currently at 248, which means they surpassed the next pick above Eric at 243. And that was Miss Hannah.
Oh.
So the next one above that is going to be Mikey at 255.
Hannah, where are you?
And he's not sorry. So 255. So if they score 7 goals against the Flames, Mikey wins dead on. But I'm going to say that probably doesn't happen. And Hannah wins the goals prediction.
Miss Hannah, she not here. Ooh.
You did have a big wiener there, Steve. Good job.
Whoa.
Yeah, she not here.
Congratulations on your success.
All right. Do we want to talk about pieces of shit now?
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
No.
No. Hey, Michelle says congrats on the big wiener, Steve. Yeah, so is Mikey here? Mikey's not here. What the hell? This is his thing. Yeah, Mikey's not here. Fuck you, Mikey. Well, as Mikey would say, and all of us would say, Darnell Nurse is a grade A choice piece of shit. I don't understand the Oilers fans that are trying to justify and saying that wasn't even a cross check, because it was a fucking cross check and it was to his neck and it was going for his head, but he missed his head, hit his neck. So fuck you.
Fuck you.
I don't understand how someone who has been suspended now 3 out of the last 4 years gets 1 game for that.
Yeah, that with the history, especially like doing it in the game where you're playing your opponent for the playoffs, like you've got to make it hurt for the playoffs, right? Like you can't just get away with that shit and come back game 1.
Yeah.
That's almost like, I mean, the game that you're sitting him out doesn't matter anyway.
He's missing a meaningless regular season game. And
yeah,
that's it.
It's a bullshit game.
That is there's no fucking point to that.
Yeah, I mean, he just gets rested. That's all he gets.
He was probably going to be sad anyways.
Yeah. I don't understand where they feel like at least on the broadcast, Daryl Evans was saying 1-1, right? Give him the last game and then give him the first game of the postseason, right? You've got to make if you're going to do it, and you feel like that there was, an escalated need to bring in player history as well. That there was substantial evidence to bring in that additional information, which Foxy was explaining that, you have to get to that point to be able to bring that in. So they did, and then still only gave him 1 game, which I feel like once you get to that point, you're definitely giving at least one more, more than 1 game.
Yeah.
When you start bringing in player history and shit.
If this is 40 games into the season, he gets 2, if not 3 games, at least.
Yeah, it's probably 3 games is what I mean. I feel like, but this is like an intentional hit to cause harm, and it's to the head. Like it checks all the boxes. And then there's literally nothing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's to be fair, Edmonton is probably Canada's best shot at winning the Stanley Cup this season.
Which is not a great shot, but
no, but think that has anything to do with it?
You know, if you wear a tinfoil hat, what?
Got one of those.
Let me ask you again. Do you think that has anything to do with it, Jordan?
100%.
Okay, then there it is.
Yeah.
So on this topic, Steve left a voicemail.
Oh.
So let's see what Steve's got to say.
Hey, it's Steve calling from the hot tub early this time.
Yes.
Just saw that the Kings most likely start on Monday now. So that's good, actually. Not on Easter Sunday. And looking forward to kicking the Oilers' ass this year. I'm still fuming about that hit on Byfield. And I think people are missing a lot of it, too, because everyone's talking about that hit after, when he was on the ice. But Nurse nailed him in the head first, before they even went to the ice. Then fell on his head on the ice, then hit him in the head with the stick.
We are professional.
So I can't believe it was only one game, but not surprised, actually. Anyway, I will talk to you guys in a little bit, and go Kings go.
So yeah, in the top picture, you see that the stick does go to the head, and you see his head all kiltered off to the side. I did feel like he took him, head down first to the ice, which Daryl Evans' review of it, either intermission, he's like, that alone gets a penalty.
Yeah,
that move alone, take him down the ice, gets a penalty. But then to be on top of him and blatantly go for his head, like that's absolutely no. And that if you say that head injuries matter and you're protecting players in their head injuries and that matters, then this is a key example where you have to make a statement when someone intentionally does it to a defenseless player. He doesn't even see it coming. Like Kim Kardashian.
I saw the video. She saw it coming. Well aware.
I just going off Chris Pratt.
No, I know. I don't know. It's a bad look, and there was a lot of people on Twitter that were pretty upset about it. They were just like, "Really, player safety? Seriously?" But whatever.
And Oilers fans are comparing it to Slew Foot and everything else, but like this, those are during hockey plays, right? That's during a play that's on the ice. You stick your foot out or something, like you're trying to stop a play and it goes a little far. I don't think you're doing those things intentionally to hurt somebody, right? When the play's dead and then you're smashing someone in the back of the head,
there were decisions made.
Yeah, absolutely. That's assault, brother. So that I feel like it's like Oilers fans, like if that's how you're going to justify it, like it's like not holding your kids accountable when they do something, right? If they fuck up, and they need to be accountable for it, and you need to be realistic about it. So it's all those fans probably are shitty parents. I'm just going to say that. They're probably got fucked up kids because they don't hold them accountable and they don't ever admit when they did wrong, and at least say, the actions of others doesn't justify your actions, right? So fuck them and their kids.
So I'm going to preface this saying I'm about to say something that's really fucked up. But I don't care.
more than what I just said? Okay, go for it.
No, it's way worse. So everybody agrees that Oiler fans are insufferable, according to Jade. Everyone on Twitter can, kumbaya. Oiler fans are terrible. The problem is everyone knows they're terrible now, but then they're going to roll some kid out with cancer during the playoffs, and everyone's going to forget about it.
Yeah, or send them to LA and then fake all the.
Well, there's that too.
I mean, that did happen. So
Yeah.
that's our bad. That's our bad.
Hey, Dennis is alive.
Oh, did he text?
Yeah, he just did right now. Good news. Hey, guys, Dennis is alive. Yeah. So, anyways, this is my 2 cents.
He did say sorry.
He did say sorry.
Sorry.
In all caps. I'm going to tell him we're about ready to wrap up the show.
Hey, his excuse is not necessarily valid. He's doing it one day. Come on. Come on, guy.
I said, don't worry, we're about to wrap up the show in record time.
That'll piss him off.
Yeah.
Bro, 41-40.
That ought to make him mad. That ought to make him mad.
I mean, the week ahead's gonna be real easy.
Chase is, according to Fogel, Oiler fans were trash to him while he played there. It's like any person of color that played in Boston.
Riveting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2 more voicemails.
Boston fans also trash.
Hey, Boston. All right, from Boston. All right, here we go. Our guy Russ is
It's the King's Realm podcast.
Woo!
Hello, everybody. It's Russ's oh yeah. You know what? Why don't we do a beer league update?
Hey.
Let's go.
Tuesday night team just got a nice win. 4-2, I think, was the final. Your boy with 1 goal.
There we go.
Like that. Let's see. We got a game on Thursday too, so that should be fun. It's a good hockey week. Good hockey week. Yeah. I'm sure everybody's going to have an opinion on this Darnell Nurse thing. I'll keep it short and sweet.
Go for it.
That guy is a full-blown scumbag. Piece of shit.
There it is.
There it is.
He headbutt Phil Deneau in the playoffs a couple years
Spend
back.
it.
And the play that he made last night, tackling our boy to the ground, and then after the fact, without Byfield fighting back, he pops him in the back of the head again with his face already on the floor. That's not sportsmanship. That's not gamesmanship. That is, if George Peros from player safety doesn't come out and say that, this is obviously intent to injure, I don't know what intent to injure is. That's all that is. That's not punishment for somebody going to the net. I don't know. I said I was going to keep it short. I didn't really, but
I feel like it's racist.
Whatever. If that guy doesn't, it doesn't really matter. That guy gets suspended a game or something, or 2 games or something in the regular season. Doesn't really matter. The only thing that would really have any effect is if he was out for a playoff game or more.
Nope.
Right.
I don't know that they're going to do that, but
You're right.
whatever. It sucks. It's lame.
Lame.
There's only 2 games left, so maybe we should talk about those. We got Seattle tonight, and then we've got
Win.
Calgary on Thursday. I'll take a win for both of those.
Yeah.
So call it 2-0.
2-0.
There it is.
And do we know when playoffs are? Do we know when we're going to have our first game?
Sunday or Monday?
Crypto. I thought I heard somewhere it's going to be Sunday, but I don't know. We'll see. Might need to get on the AXS app and get tickets for that.
Yes, sir.
Hope all is well. I think that's it. I'm a rambling man. See ya.
There it is. It's per se. Hey, Guy's here. Hi, Guy.
Yeah.
He says 1 game for every time you've been suspended after your second suspension, added to the suspension handed down. Nurse would be suspended 4 games. Wholeheartedly agree with that.
1 game suspension plus 3 games for 5 career suspensions. Fucking yeah. Something I just feel like it's. Oh, that's what Guy would do. That's reasonable. It's justifiable. It's fair. For repeat offenders. Because how do you get suspended 5 times? Yeah, and I clearly you've got a history, but when it's intent to injure like this, and it's so targeted to
Blatant.
no, it's targeted the most sensitive area that player safety is supposed to protect, right? And that's it's just a disgrace. It really is. Like, and to have anybody try and justify that's just shitty, dude. It's like if you had a player that also waved a gun around at his girlfriend.
Whoa.
Oh wait, allegedly. Oh wait, that is Edmonton. Never mind. My bad.
My bad. At least he's not bankrupt.
Monday is game 1 per Hoven. Hove.
Yeah, but is it really Monday then?
Let's see. I don't want Monday game. Sticks to the ankles, just saying. Monday is Michelle's birthday.
Heyo.
So
What a
she
better
says,
way.
fuck.
Yep. My best birthday memory is hockey related. I don't know if it's my best birthday memory, but one of my best birthday memories is hockey related. It was I don't remember which Olympics it was, but it was the last Olympics that they allowed the NHL players to play. And USA versus Russia was on at like 3 a.m. And I told everyone that they couldn't watch it, but they had to come over to the house and watch it. And we watched it, and it was the TJ Oshie versus I'm blanking on his name. He was on the Kings. Kovalchuk shootout bonanza. Yeah. So that was cool.
Imagine dragging these nuts on your face. Get fucked, Jordan. Water bottle out.
Hey, I'm man of the people. Jesse, we do love you.
Yes, sir.
I agree with Jaden. We love you lots. All right, one more call.
What's happening, guys? It's your boy, The Smoke Show.
Hey,
Get shirts made now.
The Kings have secured home ice advantage.
Yeah.
After playing against Edmonton, it seems like it just came at a cost. Quinton Byfield being slammed into the ice by Nurse was one of the most
opposite of his Hippocratic oath
that Edmonton has ever done.
I don't think Nurse is.
We know it was foul. We know
he's a
it
nurse.
Was just a rat thing to do. The guy is absolutely
he's on Florida.
A piece of shit.
Yes, yes.
Got a little pickle in my throat.
Oh. Got a little pickle in your throat.
What? You know what they just did? They just opened a giant can of whoop ass on themselves.
Here we go.
What they just did was get a whole franchise fired up so that we're going to be cheering in the stand. We're going to be jumping from the top rope. And we're going to drop that elbow on all their candy asses. What I want to see in this series, boys, what I want to see is broken ankles. What I want to see is people getting juked. What I want to see is a whole entire Crypto.com arena yelling out, Skinner, Skinner. What I want to see is everybody at the top of their vocal cords with all the heart that they have in their body yelling out, Go, Kings,
go. Go, Kings, go. Go, Kings, go.
You know what else?
Yes.
Ooh.
Somebody hit a fucking button.
Fuck you, Dennis.
Nice. Well played.
Well
played.
Had to happen. That's he did text while we were not anymore. Not tonight. All right. Well, that's everything we got through. We've got one game. I see what you're doing. We got one game. So we all call wins against Flames, right?
Yeah. Well, technically, we already called this game, right?
Yeah, we did. We did actually.
Yeah.
But I mean, it doesn't mean we can't give Dennis OTL.
Oh, we're giving Dennis an OTL.
Yeah. He's got to take it.
Uh-huh.
He's taking it.
He would
We
take
said
it.
so. Yeah.
He would take it. A guy wants to know if us ding dongs, I love ding dongs, mentioned the records they can break against the Flames.
We talked about the points.
We did talk about the points.
What else you got? And wins. Yes, wins. Right.
Yeah, ding dongs.
We did. Yeah. 1974-75, 4 points, and 15-16, 4 wins.
Are you more of a ding dong guy or a ho ho guy?
Which I think you talked about wins on like a week or two ago.
Michelle. Oh, sorry.
Oh, we are yummy.
Yeah.
Chocodile for life. Ding Dong Pod. Ding's Realm Pod. I like Dong's Realm Pod better, but whatever. Where you said, like, yes, 48 wins in the 15-16 season, but really the 15-16 season, is that the one we want to go back to? So that was I thought that was kind of a funny thing you went through, but that was great. All right.
Wait, do you know what a chocodile is?
What is Chocodile?
That's fucking
Is that
new to me.
the roll one?
Nope.
The chocolate dipped Twinkie?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Twinkies. The chocodile.
Chocodiles by Hostess.
I could fuck around with that.
I didn't even know this was a thing, dude. I'm going to find those tomorrow. Well, fucking, and I love Twinkies, dude.
Zingers are also fucking great. Ho-hos are the ones that are like circular.
Don't get to type 2 diabetes by eating celery sticks. That's pretty accurate. Pretty accurate.
Do you
Maybe
want to know
not.
what Hostess snacks are fucking disgusting?
You going to say snowballs?
Yes, snowballs are fucking gross.
I knew you were going to go with that.
Snowballs are awful.
I like Zingers, dude. With like the raspberry and the coconut.
Yeah, Zingers are solid.
Those are my shit. And when I was
Wait,
a
no, Zingers are just like a repackaged like Ho-Ho and Ding Dong.
Oh, is it? What's the? I thought no. There's a Zinger. There's the raspberry coconut one too.
No, maybe.
Yes,
Lemon Zingers.
there
See?
are raspberry
Snowballs are
Zingers. Suck my balls, dude.
Oh, well,
raspberry
you just said
Zingers.
You didn't specify.
I said no. I said with the raspberry and the coconut. That's exactly what I said.
You said Zingers with the raspberry and the coconut.
Yeah,
The way you said that's
the best fucking description.
Nah.
With the, it's in the same sentence. You cannot take this away from me. I fucking completely described it perfectly.
Yeah, but you were saying like all Zingers have raspberry and coconut.
No, I didn't. I said the Zingers with the raspberry and coconut.
No, you said Zingers.
You know Zingers with the raspberry and coconut? Yeah,
exactly. Zingers, with the raspberry and coconut. Therefore, Zingers is the subject.
Zingers.
Someone here is a fucking
subcategorized.
English major. Michelle, I think it's you. I don't know.
If there's multiple types of Zingers and I specify which one, it's very clear what I'm saying.
No.
Oh my God. Someone bring some fucking dude. This is what happens all the time in our chat. And these fucking guys try and say, like, oh, you fucking completely off. You said some bullshit that doesn't even make sense. This completely makes sense. Michelle is the smartest person in the room. Whose life is improved by this argument? Nobody's. But it fucking
Hold on.
Gets under my skin every time.
To decide a Zinger argument. I'm trying to get Dennis to come on. No one's life is improved. Well, mine, because I'll be slightly more happy when James is told it's wrong and he can't even get his 10%.
Hannah is here.
Hannah, what's a Zinger? Like
no.
Like a dessert?
That's not asking the question properly. Hannah, if someone says, I like the Zingers with the raspberry and coconut.
No. That's not what you said.
That's exactly what I said.
No,
100% that's exactly
you
what I said.
Do you know the Zingers, with raspberry and coconut?
Okay. How does that differ in any way?
Damn it, guy.
George sucks. Zing!
Well, at least it's not Dennis sucks. So there's that.
Holy shit, move on. Okay, we're moving on. We're going to the after show. Follow us on all the socials at
Well,
Kings
the week
Realm Pod.
ahead,
We just
Flames,
did it.
we all called win. Hopefully Monday is a game, and then Wednesday is a game, and we're going to be
Where are you
broadcasting after game 2.
Yeah. We did week ahead. We did it last week.
It's sort
Bazinga. All right.
Sort of.
At Kings Realm Pod. All
That
the
was the week
socials.
ahead. Sorry.
And follow us, like us, give us a comment. Like Guy says, fucking move on already. Good advice, great advice, and that's what we're doing. Thanks for joining us. Dennis sucks.
Oh, that's a zinger, guy. That's a fucking zinger.
Week ahead. Wow. Okay, I'll take it. Nice comment. All right. For Sleepy Dennis, Jordan Heckman, I'm James Whitlock saying, Go Kings, go! Go Kings, go! Go Kings, go!
Dennis said he's setting up, and he doesn't believe us that we're having an argument about zingers.
Okay, so we stopped the show. So when he comes on, we're just gonna say "Go Kings, go" again as soon as he comes on.
1,000%. And everyone in the comments, it needs to be all caps. I want to see it.
Yeah, you just missed it. Dennis ruins everything. Oh, you're not wrong.
We finished the show in 57 minutes.
Yeah, under an hour.
Almost on the dot.
Under an hour. Dennis is my homeboy. He's all of our homeboys. We still talk shit when he's not here.
Oh, speaking of homeboys, I need to order from Che for Easter.
Hey, not like he's gonna know because he doesn't edit. Boom.
Listen, Jesse. I mean, guy, I don't know what pedantic means, so.
The argument wasn't even about zingers. It's about what James said and Jordan's sudden inexplicitly decision to pedantic little shit and be wrong at the same time. Fucking, that sounds very clear to me, Jordan.
I'm going to order tonight, Che. I'm going to do it right now. Is there an order form, or can I just send you? Yes, the show's over. Talk smack.
Darnell is a piece of shit. Got it. Balls. You say that on the show. Spaceballs. Andor's coming out. Daredevil just finished season finale. Anybody watch Daredevil?
Nope.
Ooh, Che wants you to DM him. Ooh,
I'm gonna slide into those DMs so fucking hard.
Talk about his meat. Spaceball, wildly overrated. Yeah, what's worse is people that think Spaceballs is the original and Star Wars is just the unfunny version. Not liking that.
That's not a real thing.
That's a real thing. That's a generational thing. People have seen Spaceballs and not Star Wars.
Spaceballs, this is for people too dumb to get Mel Brooks from real comedies.
Would you say Mel Brooks just adjusted to his audience?
Honestly, I'm still waiting for History World Part 2 to come out.
Michelle said, "You better unsay it." Ooh, Hannah says, "I'm ready to fight you." Man, that seemed to be more riveting than I thought it would be. It came out on Hulu, fuckface.
Did it? Was it good? I don't believe you.
He said
He
no.
said no. Well, then that's why I care not to watch it. Fucking Che, god damn it.
Everyone knows.
See, no one watched it.
Oh, fuck. That was great.
James hasn't even watched History World Part 1.
Wrong. It's the Spanish Inquisition. Oh, fuck. That was good. Thank you, guys. All of you. That was beautiful. Jerome was trying to throw something out. and it got thrown right back, just like Ghost Rider Part 2. Dennis is really not getting on. Or you know what he's doing? He's watching right now.
He said he was setting up. He doesn't need to set up. Just fucking hop on your phone. The fucking thing works.
He's watching.
Creeper.
And for Jordan Heckman, this is James Willock saying, Go,
Go
Kings,
Kings, go!
Go,
Kings,
Kings,
go!
Go,
Go,
Kings,
Kings,
go! All right, welcome, Des.
Good night, y'all.
That's not Jordan.
Get him off my screen. Oh, fuck.
All right, do you want to know what the argument was?
Don't, guy's gonna shoot you.
Good.
Guy's gonna shoot me.
Dennis, no, it's Jordan.
Oh,
He's close enough to you. I'd be careful, Jordan.
That's true.
well, yeah, I do. wanna make the
Honestly, I
argument.
think Guy's a pacifist, to be fair. So I'm
Sorry,
not too worried about
it's
it.
giving me more cancer. God bless. God
Wow.
bless. That's dark.
Now I got to know.
fuck. Oh my God. Yeah, you done did this to yourself, Jesse.
So James said, you know zingers,
We're talking about our favorite Hostess products.
comma, the ones with the raspberry and
I
the
didn't
coconut.
say comma. Do you want to hear how I said it? Because it's recorded. We can just play it back. But I said,
Run the
Oh,
tape.
you know zingers, the ones with raspberry and coconut.
Uh-huh. So
What
what
does
does that
that
mean
tell
to
you?
you? I do.
What
like
does that
Google.
tell me?
Yeah.
How do you take that? What product am I talking about?
With lube.
Zingers. Oh, I instantly went to, in my head, I went to thinking about Abba Zabbas when you said zingers. But zingers are like the little like
You're my
Twinkie looking
only-
things, right?
Yeah. So zingers with the raspberry and the coconut. What do you think of? What do you envision?
Do you
I
know
don't know, I'm thinking-
zingers with the raspberry and the coconut?
I'm thinking of zingers. It looks like a pink Twinkie covered in like sprinkles or some shit, right?
There it
Nope.
is. Yeah, it does.
No. Zingers from the
Jordan.
factory.
Jordan, look at the box. It says zingers raspberry. It's zingers. The biggest thing on the fucking box is zingers.
Do me a favor, Dennis. Google zingers and tell me what image comes up. They look like boobs. Those are palms. Those suck. Or sorry, snowballs,
Okay.
not palms.
If I Google zingers,
Yeah.
I get a chocolate cake looking thing.
Uh-huh.
I also get zingers raspberry, which is
But just zingers.
what James is talking about. And then there's other zingers too. There's
ice
zingers
vanilla.
dingers, which is like a looks like a raspberry like ding dong.
So the zingers that are raspberry, what's the biggest word that's on that box?
Zingers.
Okay. That's all we need to know.
What is Jordan arguing here?
He's saying that because I said
The
zingers,
grammar that James used made it seem like all zingers have raspberry and coconut, which they don't.
No,
Jordan-
but the
Jordan,
way, okay.
Jordan,
so the
you're-
way
hold
the
on,
way that
hold on. Jordan, you're the Darnell Nurse defender of Hostess Conversations.
I'm dying on this hill. I'm dying.
You literally are dying. Yeah, Jay says they're chocolate zingers.
Do you remember the Alamo?
Zinger dingers are ding dongs. That's true. There's a penis joke in there somewhere.
Someone even sells freeze dried zingers bites with the Z.
Are
Um,
zingers with the Z?
The way that James said it, which I wasn't here for the original, and no context behind it, means that he's specifying which zingers he's talking about.
That is a
No.
non-biased opinion.
Mm.
You're starting to sound like an Edmonton Oilers fan, Jordan.
Bring out the kid with cancer.
Ooh, too soon, buddy. God says does dance. I just assumed you meant Jordan feels like shit right now. Oh my God, he's dying.
No, yeah, that was pretty good.
Jesse saved your ass. He fucking saved your ass. That's not necessarily what he meant, but man. Jesse, just for context, he was talking about the kid they brought to LA, or the kid that was an Edmonton Oilers fan in LA, and people shit on him.
He knows what I'm talking about.
I'm just making sure he knows.
He knows.
Hey, listen, I love Jesse, okay? So I'm making sure he knows that he's loved. Yeah, the kid with cancer. Got it. All right. And it was Evander Kane that like came out looking, smelling like roses on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking bullshit.
For once in his life.
Yeah. He gave the kid like his jersey and like his favorite gun. So that was cool.
Favorite gun.
I thought you were gonna say give the kid cancer. Probably, and then felt bad. Like, did a media run with the kid. Allegedly. As long as you say allegedly, you can say whatever you want. Hey, Dennis, we did a show in 57 minutes.
Not your record.
Not the record, but
we're close.
But good work.
We had Darnell Nurse to talk about, and that was a good 15 minutes.
Yeah. I'm just pissed because I had
and nobody brought up Jonathan Quick, so there's that.
Yeah. I mean, the consistent, and I love our fans in LA for this, the consistent theme was piece of shit. Like, everybody used the same phrase.
There was 3 voicemails?
3 voicemails.
All of them.
Hey, Jesse on King's Talk had the piece of shit Perry. What's her name? That was a good one.
Piece of
Hey,
shit
I can
Perry.
go back and listen to it. I did see in the preview of the text you referred to yourself as Smoke Show, and it made me happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Smoke Show. Steve,
Yeah, King's Talk callers are dropping some bombs. I got a text from Thomas in Washington.
Oh,
after he called a couple of weeks ago, he's like, I accidentally cursed on King's Talk twice. I just laughed.
I will tell you, Steve, he left voicemail with pictures.
With pictures.
Yeah, look at that.
I don't know how you do that.
Jeez.
You wanted to
Somebody
make sure.
was saying, accidentally. Somebody was saying earlier in the game, and it's not the Darnell Nurse like horse collar on him, but somebody did something at like center ice that was like basically the same thing, and it wasn't even called a penalty. I was like, I don't know. I didn't see anything.
I didn't see that. I didn't see anything like that ever.
Yeah. All the Kings. I didn't see nothing.
No, we're also
Who's
talking
Frank?
about.
I don't know him.
We were talking about. This is my surprise face that Nurse did something uncalled for. Yep,
Pretty much.
that's was the Lego show guy.
Will Arnett.
Will Arnett. The
No.
host. Lego
The
show?
character. The most special person in the world.
Lego Batman.
Emmett.
Emmett. Yeah. It was like, I don't know. He's just kind of like. That's great.
That is good. That's good, Paul. The movie's so good.
That is so good. That's when I think I've watched that as an animated movie. Other than like
hentai,
we went to the cabin for like 3 or 4 days, and our friend's kid was like
cabin.
The cabin, like you have a fucking cabin, you haven't shared with anybody else. What a
I said,
son of a
cabin.
bitch!
We
What a
went to
son of a bitch!
I heard the cabin. Like,
it was the cabin.
Oh, a cabin.
Yeah.
Just like fucking singers. Sorry.
And their son was like 3 at the time, and so he was really into like Planes, Fire and Rescue. That movie was on loop, and I'll tell you what, I watched it probably 10 times over like 3 days, 10, 12 times. It
Wow.
never gets old.
It really sounds like everything was awesome.
Everything is awesome. No, that movie is, God, it's so good. Planes, Fire, and Rescue. But Lego, I think I've seen that more than that.
Yeah, Lily wound up loving that movie. I remember my dad, like, she walked in the other room and he was tired of the movie, so he like fast forwarded through, like, if the movie's like an hour and 45 minutes, he fast forwarded through like an hour and 40 minutes of it. And she came back out. She was so young. She came back out and sat down on the couch. The movie ended. She's like, okay, and just like went back in the other room and played.
Oh wow. Well done, dude. That's
Yeah.
like watching the or recording the New Year's Eve and playing it at 8:00.
Yep. Just finding a YouTube of, New York.
Yeah.
It works. Actually, we did Paris when they were younger, which was even earlier.
Nice.
Get into bed by 7.
I
Yeah,
just put my kid
it's
to
still
bed.
light outside.
Yeah.
Fucking 4 in the afternoon.
Yep.
Fucking
Time for bed.
January
Look,
1st,
fireworks
it's
went off.
fucking 3:30.
Yeah, look at the live picture in Alaska. It's still light out. We're good.
It plays.
Where's my pants? Man, I'm so fucking Dennis. I did mention your stat that you sent us that Josh mentioned on the post game about the most points scored after the
most goals. I think it was the trade deadline. I forget what it was. Like I
Goals
forget
at
the,
trade
from the
deadline.
date, but only 4 teams have done it. The last team to do it was sometime in the 70s, and out of the 4 that have done it previously, 3 have won the cup.
James thought you were dead.
I could see why. Effectively, I was.
You never.
You guys gave a valiant effort into getting a hold of me.
We did.
We sent smoke signals. Dennis.
We missed you. Yeah, I was gonna drive to go see you, and then realized halfway there that you weren't there.
And then he realized that
drive
I was
is a lot longer than it used to be.
Yeah. I said, Jordan, you're closer. Go.
Yep, exactly.
So a little update for you. In the points, Jesse was in this too, by the way. In the points.
Damn, Chase called you ass out.
No, he went with he tied with Dennis on 99 points. We're at 105 points. The highest that was picked was 102 by Steve.
Wow.
So no matter what happens, Steve wins that one. And we
right.
were always worried about Eric winning the goals, but the Kings went on a fucking tear, like 22 goals just in the last 4 games. So like, fuck that shit. So the next one up was 243. We're currently at 248, and Hannah won at 243.
Nice.
The next one is 255. So if they score 7 goals, Mikey is the next.
We thought
next
that no
one
one was going to come close. I do remember there was like 30 something goals in that stat that Josh was reading off. So, yeah.
Yeah, it was. I mean, we were at over. I think at the time we looked at it, we were at 170, and we're like, God, there's no way, like Eric's gonna win this thing. Or we were really close to 196. So, guy, you're right. It could happen. I mean, 6-2 6-goal games. So, yeah, that's where we sit. But I mean, we don't have everybody in, and we're not going to play everybody. So I have a feeling it's not going to be about scoring as many goals. It's going to be about getting through that game with a win and having the most points and wins in history and moving on.
Did you see the thing that I sent on Instagram earlier about the Flames missing the playoffs with more points than like 3 teams on the East?
Do you remember the teams?
No, I'm just going to pull it up here because it had the points totals too.
Jesse,
here we go.
The backup is Dan Vladar.
All right, so Flames missed playoffs with more points than the Devils, Habs, and Blue Jackets. Devils have 91, Habs have 89, and Blue Jackets have 87. Flames have 94 right now. That's crazy.
I can read, James. Who's Calgary's backup? You asked the question, and I answered you. And really, it doesn't matter because they both have the same record in the last 10 games. So, and it's funny because it says 10 games, but it's actually like Wolf is at 5-2-3, and Vladar's at 5-2-1. So to me, that's fucking 18 games, but whatever. Both with 5 wins, 2 losses.
Listen,
Oh,
guy,
I want to hear a weird stat.
Hooked on Phonics worked for me.
What's weird stat?
I like how if you're on the Kings website and you hit standings, it takes you straight to playoffs.
Kings
there it goes.
24, 12, and 5 in the first half of the season. Hooked on Phonics done good. Kings 24, 12, and 4 with 1 game left in the second half. Weird. So if they get an OTL,
So
Dennis
is going
gets
to be
a
right on
point.
the OTL.
Hey, I'm going to catch up that 1 point.
Dennis gets a point, and we will have what do they call it when the 2 images look the same? Mirror image. What is a word for it?
So what did we do last week? We beat
Spider-Man.
Symmetrical half seasons. That's good enough for me. Hey, how about that Rory beating Xander?
Didn't Jordan say you want to bet $100?
No, it was 20.
Ah, fuck.
And Jordan did not win.
I thought he originally offered $100.
No, I don't think he ever said 100.
Because he was trying to win his $100 back.
No, I said 20. Someone said, I think that was Mikey that said bet 100.
Okay.
And then because you said, oh man,
Jordan was so confident. I remember this. Like, you're so confident, like just do it.
Guy said, remember that the $100 bet I lost to James, and he can't remember why, so I ain't paying. I sure do. I mean, I would like to know what it is. I don't even know. So just leave a letter for me.
At this point, it ain't about the $100.
Yeah, in 30, 40 years, when we're both on our deathbeds, leave a letter for me and let me know what that was. No, I'll wait. It's sweeter. If you tell me now, you got to pay. But if you have no way to pay, then it's worth knowing. God, I can't believe I don't remember this or don't have it written down.
Well, fuck that noise then.
Enjoy the mystery. The mystery shack.
What if this is one that I put on a tracker and I could get you the answer, James?
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, it's got to be on a show somewhere. I just have to listen to. There's no chance it's on a show.
Okay. So you guys, this is a bet that was made off air.
We would have talked about it on the show. No chance there's a tracker. It's probably on a show, though. I would have to listen to fucking 150 shows to find it. I've never binged anything. I've never binged anything.
Definitely not going to want to binge us.
Yeah. You know how sick of our show I'll be? I'll probably sleep through the next one.
You guys had a huge decline.
I'll sleep through the next one. Not show up.
I highly recommend it. I feel great right now.
That's good. I love that for you.
I love that for you.
I thought we had an intern. No? All right.
Well, it's definitely not on a tracker, so Guy is correct.
Yeah, it's on a show somewhere.
Was it a show that Jesse was in studio for?
I mean, that's where I would go. I would probably go to those first. I wonder if I can have AI search every time we said 100.
$100.
Find me all the times that 100 was used in the King's Realm podcast on Spotify. Is Mikey Alexander's here? I'm going to go to Copilot and see. See what 100 used. Unfortunately, I cannot analyze the content of a specific podcast, such as the King's Realm podcast on Spotify, to determine how many times the word 100 was used. However, if you have a transcript or the audio file, you could upload it here, and I can help you analyze it. Oh, there we go.
So I do our show notes.
Oh, really?
We talked about how good Top Gun Maverick is, though. What is the difference with Top Gun Maverick that makes it so good over the original? I watched that movie with a smile on my face the whole fucking time.
I haven't watched it since Val Kilmer, but I feel like I owe that.
Since who?
Val Kilmer passed.
Val who?
Kilmer.
You said Kimner twice.
Mhm.
Just so you know.
We're an hour and 22 minutes in. Are you really holding me to what I said?
I mean, it's Val Kilmer, so like, I mean, it's Iceman. I figured you'd nail that one.
Kilmer. Maybe I'm just slurring, and let's see. I'm gonna pick this one. Okay.
Apparently, Top Gun, the original, doesn't have a story.
Oh, this is fucking hilarious.
What's that?
So I asked ChatGPT if they have access to the King's Realm podcast on Spotify. And it says, yes, the King's Realm podcast is available on Spotify. It's an LA Kings fan podcast hosted by James and Dennis.
Jordan, get fucked, Jordan.
Yeah. Part of the Hockey Podcast Network. It gets better. The show features weekly episodes covering game recaps, yada, yada, yada. Also available on yada, yada, yada. And then I said, is there a third host? ?
Yes, Michael Timothy.
If Guy's still here, he's going to hate it. He said, yes, the Kings Realm podcast features the third host, Jordan Heckman, alongside James Whitlock and Dennis Wilson. Jordan is part of the hosting team that delivers fan-driven coverage of the LA Kings. Their collaborative dynamic has been highlighted in guest appearances, such as on the All the Kings Men podcast, where the three participated in discussions about the team's performance in NHL events.
Oh, man, I accidentally muted my headphones. I missed the end of it. Cut and paste, Jordan. Cut and paste.
ChatGPT knows that we've been on All the Kings Men.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Stop making the robots better.
This is why I always say please and thank you to ChatGPT.
It's smart move. Smart move. You'll be on their good list.
I got.
And there's a list.
The percentage of people who admit that they're getting therapy from ChatGPT is fucking insane.
Shut up.
Yeah.
That's a thing?
It is a thing. And the thing is that, like, I don't know if it was ChatGPT, but there's one of the AI things out there was basically like, yeah, killing yourself wouldn't be so bad.
Fuck.
It's like, holy shit.
You really do have it rough.
I feel your pain. Yeah, maybe that's not a bad idea.
I'm surprised you made it this long.
Oh my God.
What's up?
I just typed in who is the best host on the Kings Realm podcast.
Yeah.
Determining the best, in quotes, host on the King's Realm podcast is subjective and depends on personal preferences. Each host brings a unique style and energy to the show. Are you ready to hear what ChatGPT thinks about us?
Sure. Go for
Yeah.
it.
James Whitlock, known for his passionate rants and bold takes, James adds a fiery dynamic to the discussions.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Dennis Wilson, often seen as a steadying presence, Dennis provides balanced analysis and keeps the conversation grounded.
Wow.
Jordan Heckman brings humor and pop culture references, adding a lighthearted touch to the episodes.
Fucking who do we send the check to?
That is fucking scary, dude.
Uh-huh. Listeners appreciate the chemistry amongst the trio, which, sorry, I've got seeds in my mouth, which contributes to the podcast 4.7 star rating on Apple Podcasts. If you have specific references and podcast hosting styles, the recommend Emily
Guys, comment. Go back. It's times like this that make me wish I was religious so I can pray for you to be punished.
Hey, Jordan, you should try it again, because once you asked like it to give a review or like tell you what King's Realm was about, like, or roast King's Realm, so you asked it to do something and it did a pretty decent job, but it sounds like it knows a hell of a lot more about us now.
Mm-hmm.
Forget exactly what you did.
Who's
Guy
the
said
best
he's
host?
leaving.
Okay,
Love you,
I'm
Guy.
leaving. Guy's a real Gen Xer.
Hi, Guy.
He can't handle technology.
The conversational equivalent of eating boogers. Don't get all salty.
Everybody
I
eats
said,
boogers.
can you
Drains
roast the
down
King's
your-
Realm and its hosts?
Uh-huh.
Ooh, I pissed him off.
Who'd you piss off?
Okay. Laura said pissed off Guy
Hmm.
because I said Gen X can't handle tech. I mean, we work with James, so you see. You don't know how to fix a PC, you fucking
I'm running the
child.
board.
I'm, depending upon what generation thing you're looking at, I am either Gen X or millennial or the zillennial in between the two. So get this. So she said the last time she saw the stat, it's 1 in 5 people say that they use ChatGPT or something similar for therapy, with the largest group being those over 45 years old.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, and that's,
Like, you should know better.
you should, but it's also probably as you get older, a lonelier group.
I would expect that to be flipped.
Yeah.
I would expect much younger.
The 45 to 55, she says, is the largest group. It's somewhere around there. She's trying to
Never would've
remember,
called
but it's
that.
somewhere around there. Yeah.
Never would have called that. That's fascinating.
If you're over 45, you should have seen the Terminator. You should know better.
True. Agreed. Stop using the robots.
She said, I wouldn't expect 60 plus knowing how to even use ChatGPT. So she could probably hear me talking
Okay.
to you guys.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, is the roast ready?
Oh, it's been ready.
I'll go for it.
Done.
Fucking
Had been
that.
ready.
The King's Realm podcast, where hot takes flow as freely as missed power play goals at Crypto.com Arena.
Shut up.
Shit.
Shut up. It did not say that. You're fucking kidding me. It said that?
Yeah. It
100%.
goes on. Yes,
Oh my God.
I couldn't think of that. It goes on. James Whitlock. The man rants with such intensity, you'd think he's coaching the team through a megaphone from his living room. If passion won cups, the Kings would already be a dynasty.
James is going to wear that one like a fucking badge of honor.
I fucking love that.
Dennis Wilson, the voice of reason, which is podcast code for the guy who sighs the most when James starts another rant about the refs.
Accurate.
Honestly, he's holding the show together with duct tape on his Zamboni.
This is going to be our fucking bio.
Jordan Heckman, the wild card. Half the time you don't know if he's analyzing the Kings or quoting a Fast and Furious movie. But hey,
That'd be more
family,
James,
right?
Family. Toronto.
And the pod itself, it's the perfect blend of hockey analysis and beer-fueled chaos. Like Spit and Chicklets, like Spit and Chicklets had a baby with a backyard barbecue in Torrance.
Oh,
Hey, what was the original idea behind Guys in Shorts? It was the backyard barbecue with the mic.
Yep. Yeah, Oh my god.
full circle.
You need to put that in the Guys in Shorts thread.
Yeah. Copy and paste.
You copy and paste that in there. They'd love it. Smoke show reference?
Wow, that was worth it.
Hannah wanted you to read that first sentence again.
Thecrypto.com.
The Kings Roll podcast, where hot takes flow as freely as missed power plays at crypto.com arena.
I mean, that's statistically accurate.
Oh, James, did you bring up your Wes Macaulay?
No,
Uh,
shit.
Do we need to save it?
Yeah, let's save it. I mean, there was a Wes Macaulay game in Edmonton.
Yeah.
Damn.
AI fantasy update. None of us were in the playoffs, so has anybody even looked at it?
No, I'm 16. I'm 16.
It's got to be over by now, right?
Yeah.
I think that's why Jaden's asked for it like 6 times.
So I logged in and I it says that, and I saw titties, not titles.
That pistol bear back.
What the fuck?
Shit, when did I get that? Oh, here we go.
Oh, it's not over yet.
Yeah, he sent me a lot of stuff. In fact, he's like, I said, well, here, we'll give you credit for the stats. He goes, thanks. You guys got Garrett ranked tonight. Kings are 12-1-1 over the past 3 seasons with him. These guys know their shit, dude. We're definitely talking to them in postseason.
Oh, Hannah, you went to that crazy place, right, in Inglewood to watch the game? Did you guys talk about that? I haven't even heard of this place.
Cosm?
What's it called? Cosm, yeah. I hadn't even heard about it until like this week.
Loser.
I don't even live down there anymore. How long has it been open?
Like almost a year.
Yeah.
How come we didn't have our 300th episode there?
I don't know. Ask Steve.
Yeah, right. Ask Steve. Not my fault.
Want me to roast them in a specific style, Shakespearean, gangster rap, or dad joke heavy?
Dad joke heavy.
Agreed.
Awesome.
Mikey, this is Mikey DeLorean. We had ChatGPT roast the Kings Realm podcast. It was pretty epic. Now Jordan asked it to do it in dad jokes.
Oh, did I?
That's what we said.
And then we said do it.
We both agreed. So here it is, Kings Realm podcast roast in dad jokes.
Hold on, it's still writing. King's Realm Podcast Roast, dad joke edition, where the puns are corny and the chirps are clean. James Whitlock, why did James bring a ladder to the podcast? Because he heard the Kings were climbing the standings and wanted in. He's got hot takes so spicy, even Sriracha said, bro, chill. Dennis Wilson, why did Dennis get hired as the show's fact checker? ? That's Jaden. Because someone needed to know how many goals Quick had in 2012. Spoiler, still none. He's so steady. If he were a hockey stat, he'd be Corsi for dads. Jordan Heckman.
Good effort.
Why did Jordan bring a rubber chicken to the studio? Because someone said the Kings needed a better winger. He makes more pop culture references than a BuzzFeed quiz in 2014. I'm a big pop culture guy, apparently.
Yeah. Throws tomato at phone.
The podcast itself. Why is the Kings Realm podcast like a beer league game at 10 p.m.? Ressa? Because it's chaotic, passionate, and no one's quite sure how we got here, but we're all having a blast. They drop more F-bombs than the Kings drop third period leads.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Dude, when can we have ChatGPT on as a guest?
Just got to pay for it, and then it'll talk to you.
Apparently you can like go on full on dates with an AI person on Tinder now.
Oh my god.
Oh, did you see that thing I sent you where Uber now has walking partners?
Mm-hmm. They've had it for a while.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Keep your eye out for a 1994 white Kevin. He should be arriving in 3 minutes.
Yeah. Walking buddy.
Oh my god, I thought it was a joke.
Wait, is that real?
Apparently.
They do have walking partners, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and by the way, like how secure do you feel with that? Like, yeah, we got to take this alley right here.
Yeah, no, we don't.
Right.
Hell no.
Uber Black. My boss used to only use Uber Black. I don't know how he got through expense reports with that, but
Because nobody's checking that closely.
yeah.
But
We will
apparently,
be.
if you spend $80 on a dinner for yourself,
Yeah. Yeah.
they look at that. It's like, no, this is legit. Like what dinners cost to go out now, unless you're going to Chili's. If you're going to a nice restaurant,
Baby back rib.
that's what it's going to be.
Barbecue sauce. Oh, did you guys see Red Robin is giving out? They have a $20 burgers and fries card for the month of May.
It's Chili's.
No, Red Robin.
Chili's is doing a fast food financing thing for. Oh, it wasn't for the month of May. It was for 2 days. They were giving out like gift cards, so you can get like a burger and fries there. But they call it like fast food financing because fast food's gotten so expensive that they're pretty much as expensive as Chili's is now.
Yeah. Red Robin launches bottomless burger pass for $20 for the month of May. $20 gets you bottomless burgers and fries. It's probably one a day, I would imagine.
That's not bottomless.
No, it just means you can come in without pants.
Mm.
Jordan's
I'm
in.
in. I'm
Like
in.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, poo style. My name's Donald. With a potential value of $682, cards will be loaded with $22 a day And
There you
any
go, yeah,
unused
1 a day.
amount will be forfeited at the end of the day with no rollover.
I would have a burger every day just to say fuck you.
Yeah, I think this guy that did that once with McDonald's.
Yeah.
He's dead now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Was
Michelle,
it
it's a thing.
from lasting
Red Robin.
effects of his fucking how many days did he do McDonald's?
He did 30,
Year.
but then he did other challenges too.
Oh, okay.
Like that was the tip of the iceberg. He went on a bunch of things. His doctor's like, "You're gonna fucking die." I think in the McDonald's like documentary, his doctor was like, "You're gonna die."
He at the end was like, "You need to stop."
Hey, so I asked ChatGPT to roast Mikey Alexander.
Oh, go for it.
Huh?
Go
Is
for
Mikey
it.
Alexander
What'd it
still
say?
on?
Said, oh, it's roast time for Mikey Alexander, the human Red Bull of Crypto.com Arena. Let's
Oh,
go.
That is, yeah.
Uh-huh.
they know him. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said, let's go full dad joke roast, King's Realm style.
Is that what it said?
Yeah, because it's in the same like conversation.
Okay.
Why did Mikey Alexander get hired as the in-arena host? Because even Bailey needed someone louder than him.
Well, Bailey doesn't talk, but okay.
He bangs a drum.
He does bang a lot.
Mikey's so hyped during games, I'm convinced his blood type is just straight up monster energy.
Nice.
He's got more outfit changes than the Kings have goals in a shootout.
Does he change his outfit?
Well, that's
think
not
so.
a lot. That's not
Oh.
a lot, though.
He's the only guy who can make a t-shirt toss sound like it's Game 7 of the Cup final.
He would love that. I mean, you're pumping him up right now.
When Mikey says, make some noise!
Holy
even the
shit.
What?
Serious?
Even the Zamboni gets anxiety?
Wow. He says make some noise all the time. How does it know this? This is fucking crazy.
A little crazy. Honestly, if enthusiasm was a stat, Mikey would lead the league in yells per minute or per 60.
Mm.
He's the kind of guy who could EMCEE.
MC.
What does that even mean?
MC. Like,
MC, like host an event.
yeah.
Oh,
Like, Mikey does.
That's how you spell it. It's not M period
Oh.
C period. It's
Didn't know that.
EMCE. Yeah.
It's the,
But
it-
that's
it's the
but that's
human
not-
Red Bull.
but that's not how MC Hammer spells it.
It's not.
He's the kind of guy that could MC a DMV line and still get people to do the wave. All
True.
love, yep. All love to Mikey though. Guy could hype up a funeral if you gave him a mic and a fog machine.
Fog machine.
Yeah. Want this turned into a King's Realm skit or roasted like a celebrity roast?
Roasted like celebrity roast.
I'm turning it into a King's Realm skit.
Oh. I was gonna say we need to do all Kingsmen next. This is the greatest Eagle Boost ever. You should have heard ours. We asked it to roast it, and it just made us better. We're gonna use it as our intro.
Oh my god, it's like a whole skit. Like there's lines and everything.
It said skit. Oh, is it like James and Jordan and Dennis?
Mm-hmm.
No shit. Oh,
James, all right, boys, welcome back to the King's Realm where the takes are hot, the beers are cold, and the third period defense is still optional. Jordan,
That's
speaking of
an
optional,
old thing, dude. The Kings are good in the third period now.
speaking of optional, for this is for me, let's talk about Mikey Alexander, Crypto.com Arena's in-house hype machine. Dude's got more energy than a toddler after 5 juice boxes. Dennis, I swear, Mikey could shout, make some noise in a silent library and get a standing ovation. James says, "Bro's got more mic time than Kopitar on a 2-on-1. If I had that voice, I'd never stop talking either. Just ask my wife. I already don't."
Oh, knows to talk about my wife. Nice.
Uh-huh.
Bye.
If it says titties, I'm done.
Oh. Two doesn't even need a mic.
Maybe you scanning it?
Huh?
You scanning it?
Yeah. If this podcast had half Mikey's energy, we'd be in the top 10. Instead, we've got beer burps and broken dreams. That's what James said. And then I said, "Hey, we've got passion." And then James says, "You mean indigestion?" All laugh.
Does it at any point say "to be fair"? We should shut it all. We should unplug everything right now if it does.
James says, "All right, Mikey, no shade. All love. Keep bringing the hype, and we'll keep you on at the refs." From section 216.
15, but okay. Wow, it knows it knows what section I'm in. Jesus.
You do what you do, and we'll do whatever this is. Dennis says,
Well, technically, to be fair, Mikey always goes to 216. He doesn't come 215.
Yeah.
So it even knows that.
Dennis says, "Go Kings, go." Jordan says, "And Mikey saves his shirt, man. I'm still rocking my 'It's a Power Play' tee from 2017.
That's pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That Hannah, you're right. That is terrifying. It literally is. There's things that are happening in the game that we don't necessarily ever talk about on the podcast that Mikey does that it mentioned. How does it know those things that happen in game? I mean, maybe it's on Mikey's Instagram or something.
Yeah, probably.
Wow. But you said Mikey Alexander, and he's Mikey DeLorean on there.
Yeah, but his like screenshot for his Instagram is Mike Alexander.
Pulling from socials, yeah, that makes the most sense.
No, we did not type that in. Did you type that in, Jordan? In
What?
Arena Host?
Nope.
It just knew that. And it said crypto. Pretty freaky, dude. Pretty freaky.
It gets weirder.
Okay, go. Oh, shit.
I move on to the next person. I said, "Do you know Hannah Davey?" She said, "Yes."
Oh.
Yes. Hannah Davey is the national anthem singer for the Los Angeles Kings, performing at home games at Crypto.com Arena. She has also participated in team events and social media appearances, such as co-hosting a live watch along with in-arena personalities Kayla Knierim and Anna Conley. In November 2024 episode of All the Kings Men podcast, Hannah discussed her preseason trip to Quebec City and the team's strong performance on the road. Beyond her performances, Hannah shares her passion for music and hockey on social media. Her Instagram bio reads, "Without music, life would be a mistake. Classic rock lover, LA Kings fan. Sometimes I sing the national anthem at the Kings at things." You can follow her on Instagram at HannahDavey90 and on X, formerly Twitter, at HannahDave90.
What if Jordan was just making all of this up and he's just really good at
No.
all this stuff?
He's not that fast. There's no way.
I mean, I am, but for other reasons. ChatGPT needs to get a life. Holy shit.
All right, do it. All the Kings men.
Hold on. So I asked who the best national anthem singer is for the Kings.
Uh-huh.
Determining the best national anthem singer for the LA Kings is subjective, as both Pia Toscano and Hannah Davey have delivered memorable performances that resonate with fans. Pia Toscano gained national recognition from her appearance on American Idol and has performed an anthem at numerous high-profile Kings games, including the 2012 and 2014 NFL playoffs. Her powerful vocals and stage presence have a long-lasting impression on the fan base. Hannah Davey, a passionate Kings fan herself, brings a heartfelt and engaging rendition of the anthem to each game. Her connection with the team and its supporters adds a unique and personal touch to her performances. Both singers have contributed significantly to the game day experience at Crypto.com Arena. To be fair, P has never sung at Crypto.com.
Allegedly.
If you have a preference for a particular style of performance, I can provide more specific information or examples.
Che brings up a good one for ChatGPT. I think we need to try this.
Oh, nice.
If we find out why he's famous from ChatGPT,
We're going to be so disappointed in Michelle.
Wow. I'm trying to think of a way to ask.
He's got a new podcast. His intro video is fucking great. Michelle, I'm in love with his video.
What?
Like, it's so good.
What's the podcast called?
Comic Sans. The fucking video he made, it's like a 10-second. I mean, I know more about this than you. What is going on? Am I fanboying right now? My bad.
a little bit.
My bad. Sorry, Michelle. You thought it was you all along, but it was your husband. I'm just kidding. It's always been you.
ChatGPT finally fucked up.
Well, what did it do?
Unless Michelle has also had the honor of singing the national anthem at a Kings game versus the Oilers on April 5th. Which, if you did, why didn't you tell us?
Allegedly. Hey, just remember you offered.
Michelle, do you work at Media Do? Media Do? Well,
I do.
ChatGPT knows.
That's crazy. Doesn't know
LinkedIn,
where I work.
baby, LinkedIn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Good point.
Where she assists with distributing manga for Japanese publishers. Outside
That's
of her
right.
professional endeavors, Michelle is an avid fan of the LA Kings and enjoys engaging with geek culture.
Nailed it.
Do all the Kingsmen. Do all the Kingsmen. Do all the Kingsmen.
Nah,
This is a coup de grace. You know what's dangerous in the studio? This is dangerous.
Cuties?
Yeah. Just powering them down, dude.
I mean, at least they're somewhat healthy.
If you eat too many of these, dude, you shit your pants.
It's fruit. It's got fiber.
Yep. I'm on like the fifth one since the podcast started.
Started or ended?
You're going to have so much vitamin C.
Better than vitamin D.
It's because you're pale.
You're thinking about the wrong vitamin D. What do we
All
got?
right. All right. Here's a friendly roast of All the Kings Men podcast because, hey, even the Kings need a little tough love sometimes. All the Kings Men podcast, where the only thing more consistent than an episode is Jesse Cohen's ability to talk about the state of the team in a way that sounds like he's giving a TED talk on life's mysteries. Jesse Cohen, the man, the myth, the legend. The guy who somehow makes 5-2 loss feel like a chapter from War and Peace. When you're listening to Jesse, when it's 45 minutes of what went wrong, and you're like, I just wanted to hear about the third line's new socks.
New socks.
Honestly, he might be the only person who could turn a power play breakdown into a philosophical debate about the universe.
There's a compliment in there somewhere.
Yep. Guests. The guest interviews are chef's kiss, but I swear half of them are just there to remind us what we already know. The Kings power play still can't find a way to score in 2025. Every guest is like, yeah, we're working on the penalty kill, but it's a process. And I'm like, buddy, we've heard this for years.
Buddy.
Podcast itself. Great. It's the podcast equivalent of sitting at a bar with your buddy who's a little too invested in the game, even though you're just there for the wings. By the end of the episode, you didn't know if you're more educated on the Kings or if you just need a nap after trying to digest Jesse's complete breakdown of an empty net goal.
See, this is a roast.
Yeah.
But hey, at least it's better than listening to the arena DJ trying to hype up the late game comeback with a Let's Go Kings chant and ends up sounding more like Let's Go. Keep doing your thing, all the Kings men. We'll keep tuning in mostly for the sarcasm and occasionally to hear what's actually going on with the team.
All right.
All love, of course, just a little podcast roast to keep it spicy.
Wow. Go ChatGPT. Go ChatGPT. Go. Files are uploaded.
Look at you.
Damn. I asked if they knew of James Whitlock and I pulled up a picture.
Did not.
Yeah.
Which picture?
Wow.
Well, we're doing this for all of us. And that should probably go to bed. Yes, I'm familiar with James Whitlock, one of the hosts of the Kings One podcast, a fan-driven LA Kings podcast that offers a mix of hockey analysis, humor, and fan perspectives. About James Whitlock. James is known for his passionate take on the Kings' performance, often blending insightful commentary with a lighthearted approach. He frequently collaborates with fellow hosts Dennis Wilson and Jordan Heckman, creating a dynamic trio of that resonates with listeners. Their podcast is a staple for LA Kings fans seeking both entertainment and analysis. Notable appearances. James has also made guest appearances on All the Kings Men podcast.
Wow.
Where he joins host Jesse Cohen to discuss the Kings' week performance and engage in segments like King of the Week.
There was a year, yeah.
Connect with James. You can follow James on X and Instagram.
Wow.
It should just be an entire episode in the off season.
There you go.
They want awards and so Korean barbecue. We got a Korean barbecue in walking distance that's opening up. Like it's 2/3 of a mile away from my house.
Dennis, you don't get a picture.
I don't.
Nope. Yes, I'm familiar with Dennis Wilson, one of the co-hosts for all Kings Realm podcast. Fan driven, Alec Pazzo, yada yada yada. Along with James Whitlock. Fuck me. Dennis offers passionate and often humorous takes on the Kings performance, team dynamics, and the broader NHL landscape. The podcast is known for engaging discussion, fan-centric perspective, and a healthy dose of banter.
Healthy dose. So it's Dennis that disregards you, not me.
Yeah, fuck you, Dennis.
Oh, my card's not in. Damn it.
Fuck you, Jordan.
If only Jordan had buttons, he would fucking give it to you like.
Fuck you, Dennis.
There it is. I'm scared to type in my own name.
Oh, do it.
Hold on.
Go up more.
Oh, yeah.
See a picture of James.
It is.
Oh, screenshot that. Send it to me. And it talks about you?
I haven't read it yet. Yes, I'm familiar with Jordan Hepkin, one of the co-hosts of the Kings Realm podcast, a fan-driven LA podcast presented by the Hockey Podcast Network. Alongside James Whitlock and Dennis Wilson, Jordan offers passionate and often humorous takes on LA Kings performance. It's basically the same thing that's said about Dennis. Jordan has also made guest appearances on All the Kings Med, where he joins host Jesse Cohen, blah, blah, blah. I've done that twice. In the Week 12 recap and Week 13 preview episode, Jordan and James Whitlock joined Jesse Cohen to crown a King of the Week and preview upcoming games against Toronto, Detroit, and Washington. You can follow Jordan on Facebook. Okay.
Michelle, that's not true. I've got you got to get the meat pile.
Somebody posted the stat that I was referencing.
Hold on real quick. Michelle, go to the Still Whiskey Steaks and get the meat pile. The what? The meat pile. It's an appetizer. It's a dinner for two, though.
Night, Steve.
Hi, Steve. Next time you're in Fort Collins, meat pile at the whiskey. What's it called? The Still Whiskey Steaks. That's
Right.
smart. They're featuring a bunch of whiskeys, and they're all Colorado whiskeys on their website. That's cool.
Teams to score 36 plus goals and allow 11 or fewer goals over an 8-game span in March/April. 2025 Kings, 77 Canadians won the Cup, 75 Flyers won the Cup, and the 51 Red Wings. There must be a couple of different stats with this goal scoring frenzy.
I mean, it's happening at the right time.
Yep.
Sometimes it's just about timing.
Somebody said this is such a bizarrely specific metric to be tracking.
I think it's somewhat poignant though, because like you want to trend at the right time. There is a such thing about trending at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
And when your goalie's hot at the right time and you're scoring at the right time, like that, those two piece together a decent recipe. See, Jordan, that's part of my insightful intakes. My insightful takes that I deliver with banter.
Mm.
Fuck you, Jordan. There's my banter.
Fuck you, Jordan.
Fuck you, Dennis.
Shut up and sit down, you big bald fuck.
Get fucked, Jordan. Water bottle out.
Ah, fuck.
Daddy says.
First round. No, we didn't do a first round prediction. Do it now, though. Actually, I'll put out. I'll post on Twitter tomorrow the link for the for your brackets. Everybody get your brackets in, and then that way we don't talk about our predictions because they should be on your brackets.
Hey, so I asked why Michelle's husband is famous.
Okay.
And I didn't recognize him at first. I don't think I still recognize him now. But it says Michelle Pinsky's husband, Dr. Drew Pinsky,
Definitely not him.
is a prominent American media personality, internist, and addiction medicine specialist.
Can you give me tickets to Loveline?
Tickets to Loveline.
It was in studio for a while.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah.
That was like an MTV thing, right?
Yeah.
It had a studio audience.
ChatGPT ratted me out.
So it doesn't know everything, huh?
Only what's available on the internet.
Well,
All right.
Dr. Drew, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, if you're gonna hook up, that's not a bad hookup. Guy's a pretty cool guy.
Passionate man.
All right, I'm gonna be out
Where?
to my bed with my wife.
Oh,
Someone got titties.
Oh, a while ago. Yeah, I think before Dennis was even on.
Oh, hold on. Free leave.
22:48 is when that came in. Hour and 20 minutes ago. Told you he was famous, Jose. I mean, Smoke Show.
so show.
Ah.
What?
Hold on. What is James?
I have way too many searches open about singers.
Ah, lame. I said, what is James Whitlock's fascination with podcast titties? It says, I'm sorry, I can't find any information about an individual named James Whitlock associated with LA Kings or related podcasts. Which that's not true.
Mm-hmm.
So Michelle wants ding dongs.
Hmm.
You should probably talk to the doctor about that.
I mean, if you're asking. That's been a while, Jay. That show was so good, dude. There's so much off the wall shit there. And it was funny because they're like, we know this is like not serious. Like this is a joke. But Dr. Drew's opinion was like, this is probably true for somebody though. Like if someone imagines it, it probably is real for somebody. So we're going to go ahead and talk about it anyway. So even though you're trying to get a joke on the show, like he always was able to defuse it and actually handle it like a real problem. But people still kept trying. And he's like, well, hey, fucking this could happen. So let's talk about it. It was pretty cool how he handled that every time. Jordan's going to be up till 3:30 in the morning when ChatGPT going down rabbit holes.
I just asked, have you heard of Big Chase Barbecue?
Uh-huh.
We got photos.
What'd he say? Man, he said he gonna kill us both.
So yes, I'm familiar with Big Chase Barbecue, a popular barbecue venue based in San Pedro, California. Founded by Jose Che Sanchez during the pandemic, Big Chase Barbecue has gained a dedicated following for its flavorful smoked meats, include tri-tip, spare ribs, beef ribs, al pastor ribs, smoked chicken, turkey legs, and pulled pork. The operation is known for its small batch fruit wood smoked offerings available for pre-order with weekend pickup. Big Chase Barbecue has built a strong presence on social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram, where they share mouth-watering videos of their barbecue creations. Their TikTok account, at Big Chase Barbecue, boasts over 16,000 followers and showcases a variety of dishes from crispy pork belly
true?
to turkey legs, all under the catchy slogan, "Let's get you barbecue wasted." For more information or to place an order, you can visit their YouTube channel or follow them on Instagram.
Damn, Shay. That's a lot of followers.
He's doing the work. He's doing the Lord's work there. Building a business. Proud of you, buddy. Who's famous now?
Roast Big Chase Barbecue. All right, after this, I'm going to bed. Or I'm putting in an order with Big Che, and then I'm going to bed. All right, let's have some fun with the lighthearted roast of Big Chase Barbecue, because even the juiciest brisket can handle a little spice. Big Chase Barbecue, where the smoke is real, and so are the complaints. Damn. Oh, there's a lot here.
I'm out. Good night. Good night, everyone.
Big Chase Barbecue in San Pedro is like that friend who insists on bringing their own homemade hot sauce to eat every party. They've built a reputation for their small batch fruit wood smoked meats available for pre-order every weekend. This is repeating. Okay. The meat, their brisket is tender. It's practically melts in your mouth, but don't blink. You might miss it. Portions are so small they make a slider look like a full meal. The bread. They serve their meats with a slice of white bread, 2 sides, and spicy pickled vegetables. I don't think you do.
No, that's not true.
Nope.
It's by the pound.
Yeah.
So portion size is what you order.
Yeah. No, this is all bullshit.
It's so funny though. Go for it.
The chef, Jose Che Sanchez, is the mastermind behind the magic. He's got the skills to make a slab of meat taste like a symphony, but don't ask him for the secret recipe. He's got it locked up tighter than Fort Knox. Remember, this roast is all in good fun. Big Chase Barbecue has earned its place in the hearts and stomachs of many. So if you're in San Pedro and craving some smoky goodness, give it a try. Just don't forget to bring your appetite and maybe a fire extinguisher.
He said tighter than what?
Did I say tighter?
I don't remember that.
They make a slider look like a full meal?
That's probably what it was. All right, I'm going to be out too.
You've been saying that.
I know you keep bringing up funny shit though.
Well, I'll be in bed at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. Your wife's gonna wake up. You're gonna be like, "Yeah, but look at what ChatGPT says about my Forerunner."
Hold on. Have you heard of Daddy's House? Slap you up, did it? It hasn't.
Hi, Dennis's wife.
James says hi.
She has a name.
I don't want to put it out on the podcast. Trying to be respectful
Laura?
here. Oh, there it is.
Said her name before, James.
Well, I still try and see. Hi, Dennis's wifey. I try and
Michelle says hi.
keep the personal stuff out.
At least she's not like, who the fuck is Michelle?
Yeah. Who's Michelle?
All right. I'm closing out.
Bye.
Night, guys. Go Kings, go. We'll see you after we're up
Go.
2-0. No? No, damn, Dennis is like getting it on.
Damn, I guess.
Mm-hmm. All right, guys. Night.
Good night. Love y'all. Bye.
Toodles.